I just people be giving me some high expectations, and I listen to it.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
This is what you created. This is what I'm supposed to like. I get it. Doesn't do anything for me.
I'm Bill Dipperly, bro.
Do what?
Bill Dipperly.
What that?
Bill Dipperly. Think about it. It's all right. Think about it.
Get it, Maz? Bill Dipperly. I'm built differently.
Oh, there you go.
No. Wow. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the GLT podcast. Baby. This is exactly how it goes with your boy Maz.
It's your boy Dat Pendo. Sorry, it's Josh. It's just Josh. For now.
I'm DJ.
Yes, and today specifically, so we just got done with our wonderful featured guest, and now it's back with the three of us. All right, each of us, we have some stuff to talk about. Okay, so Josh, DJ, how's it going, man? Tell me how it goes. What's going on today? What's going on?
First of all, welcome back, y'all.
You were a little pitchy there, Maz.
Yeah.
I was on key, actually.
No.
I was really on key this time. I was actually on key. Can we play that back for the people so that they can see I was on key?
Yeah. When we edit it.
All right.
I think you wasn't using your upper register.
I mean, yeah, but still, I was on key.
No, but it wasn't like in the upper part of your register. Your register wasn't upper.
It was kind of lower.
It was like definitely like beneath upper, which is like lower.
So I was just using a falsetto for something that wasn't falsetto?
No, you wasn't in your upper register.
Right. Your upper register's up here. You were like right here.
Oh, because you guys are like too short to reach it. Both of you.
No, you couldn't get up there. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm very much average height. Thank you very much. I'm 5'10".
I'm definitely a 5'7".
I am 5'10". Thank you very much.
And I'm a smooth like 6'1".
Don't worry about it. Short people has a lot of advantages. People don't know that.
Your beard don't connect. I don't want to hear it from you.
Period.
Actually, it does.
Actually, it does. You have a chin strap. That's what you have. You have a sour patch, bro. The fact that I can still see, I don't see no connections. Bro, there's no connections, bro. There's no connections.
At least I connect with my height.
You wasn't connecting with your upper register though.
I did. I hit
you
the
did
note
not,
correctly.
and that was heights that you couldn't reach.
But I really did.
Ooh,
you're just salty because I have a height that you'll never reach.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Bro, see what happens.
Nigga, I grow. Nigga try to tell me, bro. What you mean? Nigga, how are y'all, bro? We haven't been. Listen, first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, we did miss a week. Okay, we done missed a week. We're here. We're back. You're welcome. Shout out DJ. You want to say something stupid? Go ahead. Go. Go ahead.
I don't got nothing stupid to say now. You see, now it was expected. I don't want to say it.
Yeah. See, we know each other. See, boom. See, now you're about to say something. No, I'm joking. What you call it? Well, yes, we've been gone. We were gone for a week or whatever the case may be, but we're back here to give you fresh new content. First of all, my
Shout
baby
out to Josh's bandana hiding his hairline, bro.
yo, it's really doing that right now. If there's anything we can talk about, it's definitely this bandana. And definitely, what is that? Is that tropical rhythm?
No, bro.
What is that?
Calypso, bro.
The sperm killer?
Yeah.
Oh,
nasty shit.
bro. Oh, nah,
That
bro.
shit is deadly.
I didn't know it was a
bro.
sperm killer.
Hey, you different, bro. You killing your generation already.
You brave. I could never.
I did not know Calypso was a sperm killer.
See, you don't want to do that, bro. See, DJ allows for his joints.
I thought Mountain Dew was that.
Mountain Dew, what's the things called?
The bummies?
The bummies. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody did that. You feel what I'm saying?
What is this though? How does this kill sperm?
Oh, by drinking it.
But I mean, like, what ingredients kill the sperm?
I don't know, bro. But
I don't know. This is what I was told.
This
bro.
is what, growing up on the block playing ball,
listen,
they were clowning me like, oh no.
I don't argue from what I was told. You know,
Right.
what I was told was, definitely the truth.
If they tell me that on the court, I'm believing them.
I'm believing it, bro.
I've literally never heard that about this before.
See, because you don't have great people around you. You don't have people that care about your
So
sperm.
I
care about
are
your
the
kids.
people around you.
We were raised in the hood.
X. I care about your kids.
What?
Yeah.
DJ, where were you?
He was in the barrio. What are you talking about?
All right, now we know what show he was in. Let's go.
Yo, that is
all right. Thank you for clearing it up because I was definitely confused.
Oh, God.
All right.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh,
So I mean, I'm not using my sperm anyway, so right now it's all good.
Yeah, man, I care about your kids, man.
I appreciate it. You know,
If
my
there's
future
anybody-
generations.
They're gonna come out with like 3 eyes, bro. I don't
That
know.
would actually be kind of dope. Probably it would be symbolic.
At that point, I don't care about your kids anymore.
So are you saying that you don't care about children that have, extra appendages or maybe autistic or, maybe have features that, kind of delineate them?
Now
from...
think about this carefully, Josh, because before you say anything or get yourself canceled.
Right. So I definitely don't care about any of those things. I feel like at that point in time, you are useless to me as a child. But listen, no, I'm joking.
And he has a daughter.
No. I'm totally joking. We're editing this out for real.
We're gonna edit out the I'm totally joking.
Listen, I would say this. I don't care if I will not give any type of acknowledgement to you if you have a third eye. That's just my.
But isn't the third eye important? Isn't that the embodiment of wokeness?
Knowing your kids' moms are gonna have 3 lazy eyes, so it doesn't matter at that point.
Facts.
You know what?
Facts.
Having 3 lazy eyes would be better than having you as a father. So I'm okay with that.
I will take care of all my kids. Thank you very much.
But you said you don't even want to have kids, so you're setting yourself up for failure.
Whoa! I never said that.
Hold on, man.
Yes, you have.
Whoa.
We have that recorded.
No, I don't want kids right now. Right? I can't afford.
You said you want to be the rich uncle forever.
We're going.
No, I never said that.
Yes, you did, especially when Gabby was being born.
Zooming through
what?
The sky.
Yes.
My brother?
No.
Oh,
see,
no.
you don't even. Oh my gosh, women. Look. DJ's not a suitable husband. He will not remember your child's name. He will not be a suitable father. All right.
I want a basketball team full of kids. That's all I know.
That's my thing. I want 10 kids. You're
not even using your sperm. I've unloaded
but that doesn't mean I won't
women.
use it later.
There's
that doesn't
104 days of
DJ,
summer vacation.
That means I will be using it later. I'm saving it up. I'm built.
Not by drinking Calypso.
You know what? Touche.
There we go. Back to the topics.
I wanted to sing more theme songs.
Fuck you, Josh.
Okay.
So since we're talking about it, tell me what in Calypso does the killing? Like, who told you this? Can I get an anecdote of something?
The boys on the block, bro. The boys on the block.
Let me tell you something. You know what they told me? You know what they told me? The boys on the block literally told me, bro. This is what the boys on the block told me, bro.
What they say?
They said you can't drink blue drinks because that gives you blue balls. You know,
I was drink Gatorade.
I was told that from the boys.
You drink Gatorade.
I drink red Gatorade.
I was told to stay away from Calypso and the bummy juices.
I've only heard of Mountain Dew.
That's hey.
No
Mountain
one's
Dew
helping me
causes
right
that
now.
too. I'm helping you, or telling you what the boys on the block.
You
told
said blue drinks. Gatorade comes in a blue flavor. I've definitely seen you drink blue Gatorade.
All we're
You've
saying
never
is
seen me
just
drink blue
dump
Gatorade.
that out. Just go dump it out right now.
Man,
You're better off just doing the dance. You know
what dance?
Calypso. Come on now. Stay with me now.
Okay. I thought you were still talking about blue. I was like, what?
Well, yes, your blue drink is just not something that you want if you still want kids. You're really dumping it out.
Where is he dumping it?
It's something off screen.
Yeah, I just poured it on the floor.
I don't know.
All right. So in the guess what month it is? Testicular Awareness Month. So
Is it
this has
really?
been our first ad for cancer awareness. No,
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
As men, we oftentimes have to be aware of what contributes to our daily health.
I hate you.
As we know, the gonads are one of the most sacred, precious jewels that a man has.
I
So
still
guess
hate
what?
you.
Don't drink Calypso or you'll end up like DJ, hating other men.
And
Let's go.
remember who told you. It was the boys on the block.
It was the boys on the block.
Boys on the block, on the writer's block. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Speaking of the writer's block,
Okay.
I was just going to say, speaking of the writer's block, there's a lot of chatter on the writer's block about a couple of things. And
I got one.
Go ahead, DJ.
One. It's really quick. Kiana Lede and Kehlani song. That's it. If you all have to listen to it. Everyone. Continue, Oz.
Okay, all right. Okay. No, so there's in the air of music, us as music digesters, curators, creators, there's two specific artists that seem to be going at war with each other. And
okay, I didn't know where you're starting. Where are you going with this? You want to go straight into it?
I mean,
where are you going?
I'm talking about Dababy. You know,
We ain't gonna talk about that yet. In a second. Hold on. I just want to get this off my chest too. Just like how DJ was talking about Kiana Lede. I just want to mention this. You know, Wild Side has definitely grown on me with Normani and Cardi B. I just want to say that out loud. Okay?
I have not listened to that.
I like Normani's part. I'm not a fan of Cardi's part.
I'm definitely not necessarily remembering anything. You know, I definitely like the bar though when she was very possessive over, you know, over her, you know, her husband's
Dingling.
apparatus, you know, taking it back, throwback type stuff. Go back and
Dingling, my dingling.
You feel me? She's like, it's my dick and I want it now. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, with consent.
With consent, because you know she was. Never mind. You know, I don't know. She had a little moment where people, you know, she drugs some people. Anyway, the idea is that song in general has grown on me, partially because of the choreography. I think mainly actually because of the choreography. Like,
oh, you're saying because of the video, not even the song
no,
itself.
No. I'm actually like the choreography. Well, yes.
He means booty.
No, not even. Not even. Like there was a section in the video, because I listen. I'm a dancer at heart. I'm a mover at heart.
Where?
Okay.
When?
Okay. I can refer you to all my past performances, but like she did a specific type of choreography, and that choreography has been literally blowing up on the internet or whatever the case. Many dancers that I follow have been doing it, and it's just like it just made me fall in love with the song so much more, especially that specific section. And then when I listened to it, I'm like, this song is type fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't like the hook at all. Like I was like, this is a weak song, you know? This is like for your comeback. I was like, coming off of motivation, normally,
Right.
This ain't it. But I'm like, I wanna drive you crazy. Pull up beside me, baby. Fucking it up like oopsie day. Go like ooh, like oopsie day. Like yo, that joint was fire. You feel me? Like oopsie day. Yeah, never mind.
I mean, I didn't listen to it, so I'm.
No, but you gotta go listen to Baylani and Kiana Lede's new song, because that shit is
listen,
fire.
Man, I was trying to understand what that song is about.
Did you watch the video?
No.
It's about, so Kiana Lede is in a relationship with a guy, and Kehlani's the best friend, and they end up like having a moment And then Kiana Day is like, I really like that moment with you.
And it was like,
she's
I wish you were your best friend.
Yes. So then this wouldn't happen because they're talking about the boyfriend because they're like, oh, he's perfect, yada, yada, yada. But like we had this moment and they both really liked it. So, and now it's like, where do we go from here?
But what does that mean? Like, I wish you were your best friend. Like, I wish the man was I wish my boyfriend, like in terms of Kiana.
No, the person. Like, so Kehlani was the best friend.
Kehlani was the best friend.
Yes.
Okay. And the song, okay, let's go to Genius here real quick.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
We're not staying on this at all.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
I just need to understand this hook real quick. Pull up beside me, baby. All right. So the hook says, I was with my man last night, and I just realized what I felt that night wasn't wrong. I'm guessing she's talking about Kehlani.
Right.
I hate that you ain't your best friend. What does that mean?
That you ain't your best friend. Like,
who is the you?
Kehlani.
Huh? But Kehlani is the best friend.
No, Kiana Lede is Kehlani's best friend in the song.
Oh, so Kehlani is singing. She was with her boyfriend.
Kiana Lede
was with her boyfriend.
Okay, so Kiana Lede has a boyfriend.
Yes.
But she also had a moment with her best friend, which is Kehlani.
Right.
Okay.
So it says, I was with my man last night. Kiana's saying that to her, like about her man. She's with her man last night.
Yes.
And I just realized what I felt that night wasn't wrong. That is referring to a little moment that she had with her best friend,
Kehlani. Right.
Okay. And she says, I thought about you in the whole car ride. Like, I hate that you ain't your best friend. What does that part mean?
Because if they weren't best friends,
who is you? I hate that you.
Kehlani, hate that Kehlani isn't her own best friend. Like,
what?
You don't get it?
No. This is horrible writing. Or I'm
no,
slow.
Bro. No.
I'm really gonna go with horrible writing.
It's
I don't want to claim being slow right now.
That she loved herself, not loved her, because she loves her best friend. I hate that you aren't your best friend. So you love yourself.
Oh, so she's saying it's like, if I'm my best friend, like let's say Josh and I are friends, right? And I'm like, yo, keep it a buck with you, Josh. I'm my best friend. Like, you don't matter at all.
I felt like you could have pulled any type of female example out of the hat and you chose me.
I don't have female.
I don't want to be your example.
I don't have female.
I do not want to be your example in this.
I don't have any women.
I get it, but you gotta make something up at least.
All right. Rihanna. Let's say if Rihanna and I were talking.
The other extreme. Okay.
Lord, from your mouth to God's ears. Ooh, Jesus, please. All right. So if Rihanna and I were talking, I'm like, yo, Rihanna, keep it a buck with you, fam. Like, I don't really need you. I'm my own best friend. It's that type of situation where me loving myself so much to where I'm my own best friend. That's what Kiana is wishing Kehlani was.
Because Kehlani's in love with her best friend.
No. You didn't answer the question.
Sorry. I didn't. Sometimes Miles talks and it's whoop.
I gotta stop. I got electronics here, bro. I'm spit on these electronics. Pause.
All right. So I'm asking one more time. So Kiana, whatever her name is, Kiana, is like, Kiana wishes that that Kehlani was Kehlani's own best friend.
Right.
Okay.
Why?
Because then she would love herself and not love Kiana. Period.
Wait, so this is a love triangle?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Watch the video. It's at Vic Mentor's.
Probably not.
Your boy Vic is in it.
Probably not.
I'll watch it.
It's good.
Probably not.
But I just
Probably
feel,
not.
see,
Good.
and this is what I'm saying.
Probably not.
He ain't have the courage to step up and pull up. Skirt. 6-speed. Like, skirt.
Wait, those are the lyrics? Those are the lyrics?
Put in so much work. just to make it.
Those are
First
ad libs.
verse.
The second ones are ad libs.
Oh, and that's why it hurts. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, listen. And he calls me family. That's what makes it worse. All right, listen. This song is confusing for me. The fact that I have to watch the video to like, you know, what I mean? The fact I gotta watch the video to understand it, that's bad writing.
No,
Key
I
point
understood
of
it.
good writing.
I
You
understood
should
it.
know what the song is about if you read it out
If you
loud.
listen to it, you can understand it.
But I'm
understood
saying-
it.
If I am
Writing.
confused right now, if I am
You-
on Genius right now, and you can't even properly explain what the hell this song is doing, the song they cannot write. They cannot write.
Because
These
we're
are
over
two
here.
of the best
They-
female writers in the
Mm-mm.
entire game.
Are you
They
bugging?
are in a love
Victoria
triangle.
Monet?
We
Victoria
are
Monet?
in a
Two of the
confused
best.
triangle. This is the confused triangle. Okay, they're in a love triangle.
Best
And
of
then you
R&B.
have-
They let Lil Baby write.
Wait.
that song, bro.
Whoa, I believe that. Yeah. Okay.
First of all, they are like on top of the, especially in the female category, they are on top of the most elite.
Kaylani? I
Modern
figured
R&B.
Baylani.
In the
But who is Kiana?
Kiana's
You're
been making
joking.
waves.
You're
Kiana's been making
joking.
waves, bro.
You
No,
gotta
I'm
stop.
out of touch.
You gotta
I'm out of
stop.
touch.
Okay, go.
I'm
No
out of
problem.
touch.
D-
I'm
DJ,
out of
educate
touch.
him real quick.
I'm
You
out
gotta-
of touch.
You must go back to her most recent album, right? Amazing. Just best, like. it
Once
should've-
again, not answering the question.
Well, she's been around for a minute. She popped off a few years ago when Drake had his Hotline Bling song. She did a cover of that. It went viral.
Yes.
And then she's been like working ever since. She's been dropping like one-off singles, but it was
And
only in
she's
2020.
behind a lot of songs
Right.
behind the scenes.
How you
Right.
spell her name?
Kianalede.
Lead.
Lede.
Oh, sorry. Lea.
Her album Kiki.
Ooh, that's
Fire. Trust me, Maz, you'll love that shit. You'll love that shit from start to finish. I promise you.
Yeah, we'll bump that soon. I just wanted to get clarity on this song, like, because
She cute though.
Hey.
I don't know her music,
Hey.
but
hey, listen.
yo, wait
Right
a
in the
minute.
comments. Hey, in
Hold
the
on a
comments on
second.
YouTube right now. All right, in the comments on YouTube, just let us know if you understand. Oh, let me know personally if you understand what that means.
She's
Okay.
beautiful.
I'm gonna read y'all the hook again. Y'all can actually look it up. It's called Your Best Friend.
Wait,
with
can
a
we
U-R.
just
Hold
wait?
on,
She's
man.
the is she the one that did the bop da 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 da? Uda? Is that her?
Oh no.
No, that's not her.
Oh,
That's
no.
Ella May.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
cool.
Oh
great,
no.
great.
Oh no.
Wait, whatever. I'm not even
Just
gonna.
let it go.
Wait.
Let it go.
How old is Kiana Lede?
She's
Hold
our
on a
age.
second.
She's our age, Maz.
Hold on a second.
We're at the
Our
age
ages are
Yo,
very.
we were
She's
just
24.
Yo, we were
She's
just talking.
24.
Yo, we was
We-
just talking about it. Granted,
Yeah.
I technically have to. Well, I have to exit. But I just want to say, if I wasn't married, on a serious tip, like there was a point in time where there was some girls that we had some celebrity crushes that we had crushes on when we were younger. They were just so older, bro. And it's like, yo, why they gotta be so older, man?
And
Like,
we're saying older, like 20, in their 20s, mid 20s.
and we're like 12 and 13. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Right.
like J. Cole, sorry, Jermaine. Jermaine put it so well, man. He's like, what he said in oh, you know what song I'm talking about? It
Yeah,
was-
I wish I could be with Lisa Bonet.
I gotta find it. Hold on.
But she said he just doesn't know that he's old enough. She said in the interview.
Well, that was later on.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Nia Long.
Yeah.
Nia Long.
Nia Long. I'm gonna find the lyrics. Oh man.
But yeah, that shit. Oh, we were talking about that. I was like, damn.
Oh
I
yeah,
am-
he said my only regret was too young for Lisa Bonet. My only regret was too young for Nia Long. Like for real, like it's the idea, like we were so young, bro, and it was just like, dag, like we felt like there was just no chance, bro. And I know all my fellas can speak for that, bro. I already know anyone who had a crush at a young age and them people was super older, bro. You was like, there's no chance in hell. You be seeing them doing
Kiana
stuff.
Lede is 24.
All I'm saying
My
is
0.00003% chance just went to a 0.05%. Okay, because we're the same age.
But
That's all.
doesn't it?
My chances are like 30%. I don't know about that 0.00005%.
Like it just makes sense that everyone's older. Like
Hey,
the
DJ.
people that are out. Okay.
DJ, where do you live? Where do you live?
Brooklyn.
Okay, where's Kiana?
I don't fucking know.
All right, what hood are you from?
Brooklyn.
No. You already messed up.
Damn.
What's the name of your hood, bro?
East
You
New
said you're
York.
from the hood.
It's New York.
All right, where's Kiana from?
I don't know.
Where's she at?
I don't know.
Not where you are. So 30%, I have no idea.
First of all, DJ can find his way there.
Right. Thank
Where?
you.
He can
Where?
find his way
To
there.
What
Where?
if she
Wherever.
stumbled upon this video and was like,
Well,
damn.
first of all, Ari
You
Lennox
would
just-
not be the one.
She
You
said-
would not
She
be
goes,
the one.
damn, that dude's cute. Look at that beard that connects. Holy shit. Look at that cute ass
Wait till
smile.
she asks how tall you are, bro. How
I'm
tall
tall.
are you,
I
DJ?
bet you she's shorter than DJ though.
She definitely shorter than me.
She is, but you know how women most of the time in the society that we're living in, they're like,
I
"Oh, you
feel
gotta be
projections.
6."
I feel
Six.
Yeah.
projections. I
Look,
feel like you're about to
boss,
project your experience
I am
on us.
5'10" and I have no problem getting women. I'm just saying.
Let's clap it up for.
Oh, you have a
confidence.
problem. You have a problem getting women. You have a problem. You have a problem because they're of a certain type. We're not gonna get into the type.
Yeah.
But
Listen, I'm a champion for that too.
We
but
all
we're not
know.
gonna talk about it right
we
now.
all know, but we're not
I'm
gonna
a spare
talk about
DJ.
it
I'm a spare DJ.
because if
Y'all some haters.
Kiana Lede knew, she would not be a fan.
Y'all some haters.
Hey, well, speaking.
You're a
about-
hater.
Well, speaking about haters and fans, I think now we can enter into Rolling Loud. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, who actually saw Rolling Loud? No one. Cool.
You think I can afford that shit?
No, nigga, they had it like on
Oh!
YouTube.
I don't pay attention to that.
Oh,
Why'd you laugh?
so I just thought I heard the extra pronunciation. It's
Oh, with the ER?
I
I could call. Listen, I have to be real mad. I hope I ain't saying. I ain't mean to put it on DJ like you know what I mean. Like you know, but I
It's all
did
good.
see it, man. There was some great performances. My favorite performance of the night was T-Pain. I feel like T-Pain doesn't get his flowers in regards. We already talked about that, but I'm talking about
Black
his
Twitter,
flowers.
Black Twitter gave him his flowers the other day, boy.
What happened? Did I miss something? What y'all
No,
talking
he tried to defend the baby the other day.
he was just
No.
like, if Lil Nas
Yeah.
X can be openly gay, he said the baby can be homophobic. What?
No.
Yes,
T-Pain
he
didn't say
did.
that.
He
Yes, he did.
You're lying.
I'm not lying,
He said
bro.
I know. I don't think he said exactly that. I think he was like, stop dragging him. Let the man be who we want to be, or something like that. Some
Bruh.
shit like that.
I don't think
Bro.
that was T-Pain, bro.
Nah.
No, it
bro.
was T-Pain.
Where was that?
He said it. He said it, bro.
When did he say it?
Right after people started dragging the baby for his homophobic comments.
I don't see any of that. I literally typed.
Wait,
in
no,
T-Pain.
T.I.
I
my
think
bad.
y'all got-
T.I.
see,
So
I'm about to
my
say-
bad.
I knew I
my
wasn't
bad.
bugging. I was like,
T.I.
y'all
Nah,
was
nah,
either-
nah.
No.
T.I. It was
Sorry,
T.I.
T-Pain. Apologize to
Sorry. My
T-Pain.
bad, T-Pain. My
I'm
My
bad,
about to say-
T-Pain.
apologies, my sincerest
You know-
regrets.
Apologize.
It was. I got my T's mixed up. You
Right.
know?
Got your
I
eyes
would
and
never.
cross your T's.
Yeah,
It was
right.
literally.
My bad, bro. My
Literally.
bad.
It was T.I.
T.I.
I got
your
Ti
eyes
on
and
the
cross your
brain, and I
T's.
heard T, and all of them got mixed up, bro. I gotta put up my bad, bro.
It's
my
all
bad.
good. You're great. You're awesome. You're amazing. You're a legend.
Yeah.
You know, don't worry about
So
us.
back to Joshua, who was giving your flowers correctly and accurately. So here's the thing: T-Pain, right? Teddy Pendergrass, T-Pain, right? I feel like we already talked about his flowers and music, and I don't want to get on this. There's another performer on Rolling Loud that we're trying to get to. It's he doesn't get his flowers as a performer. This man is an excellent performer, and I think this dude, y'all need to just go back on YouTube and watch his set. My son, like, his energy is ridiculous, and he keeps that joint up for a while. And the way that he arranges his set list is so dope. You're really thinking that you're at a concert, like, of many different people, and it's just him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just dope as hell. I just want to shout that out. But at Rolling Loud, There was a little
Shut up.
situation. There was a little
I'm ready. I'm waiting.
listen, man. There was
Somebody has to hug the mic and say it. Somebody. DJ.
DJ, can you enable screen share real quick?
Already done, my already done. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was like, but you know what?
My what?
I was gonna say my buddy, my
brother,
my boy.
Yeah. Stop it.
Right. See, people, we allow him to be on the podcast with two individuals, and you
allow me. All right.
You give him an inch, man.
Yeah, man. I don't understand.
Matter of fact, you give him a rope. You see what DJ does with that rope.
Honestly,
what the fuck?
Honestly, God,
man.
Jesus Christ, man.
Anyway,
so listen, man. I'm sorry, that just distracted me. Racist. So anyway, like the idea. I'm joking. Hey, all right. So we had a little freedom of speech issue here. Apparently, it's what they.
It's not a freedom of speech issue.
Wait. Because this is what the world. This is what Black Twitter. This is what woke individuals are saying in regards to freedom of speech. They're saying this is a freedom of speech moment, and so. The freedom of speech moment happened at Rolling Loud, where Dababy, Jonathan Kirk, he took the stage.
That's his name.
That's his name. Hey, we just gonna call him John, all right?
No. Kirk.
Don't disrespect John like that.
He's been disrespecting everybody else.
Hey, listen.
No, we talking about battle rapper John. We not disrespecting him.
Oh,
like
John and Don.
Okay.
No. We just
Jonathan Kirk.
Jonathan Kirk. So John, he took the Rolling Loud, man, and he performed. He was doing
Jonathan Kirk.
He was doing great. He was doing great. He was doing
Kirk.
You gonna keep saying that? Oh God, we are so immature. Listen, so
Jonathan Kirk.
Okay, bro. All right. If he does it again, DJ, please mute him, bro. Listen. So John here, bro.
Jonathan Kirk.
You know what to thank you. So John here, bro. He was doing good. He was doing great. Right? Until he just had to just say something. That's really what it is. He just had to say something, I guess. And he, out of all things to say, the brother literally takes to the stage and says, he says this.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone like that. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone like that. Fellas,
lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone like that.
Let's be real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
All right. First of all, can we just talk about the DJ? Okay, like some of y'all niggas suspecting him. Like, why he come through on the rebound? Like, yo,
I gotta back him up. I gotta back him up.
Y'all niggas sus. Y'all niggas sus. Let's be real. Let's keep it funky, bro.
Bro, I actually didn't hear the first half of that. I heard the second half of that.
What was the second half? Oh, okay.
I just heard in the parking lot. I didn't hear the part where you said if you ain't have HIV/AIDS.
That's where most of the outrage is at.
Oh my gosh. Now I understand a lot better now.
Oh
because
yeah.
I only saw the reaction to where some comedy guy on IG was like, why are you so specific?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yo. Like he was like, yo, if like he could have named any other type of scenario in the world.
Right.
He chose these two.
Right.
So let's break this down, fellas, bro. Cause I this is a little I'm put in a little situation here, right? Because usually I
Is this
am
personal experience.
well. Here's what I mean. Usually, I'm a fan of. I'm not really a fan. I'm someone who is like, I agree with the notion is the moment you piss off the alphabet soup community, you feel what I'm saying? There is no more you right? Like I feel like, you know, even if it's literally like a joke or whatever the case may be.
That was not a joke.
Oh, listen,
That was
you gotta listen
an
to what
attack.
I'm saying. No, listen
Okay,
to what I'm
okay.
saying. I'm saying the moment that you do a joke or something, it can be something slight. The moment you come after the alphabet soup community,
No,
your career is over. You can just say that for that, right?
no.
So I'm
Unless you're Dave Chappelle.
Exactly. I'm a champion of. I feel like that's usually what the case is. In this case, I gotta stand with the community on this one. And this is not even just the community. This actually is just a whole different population in general. Let's talk about his HIV/AIDS comment. First of all, as someone, and this is why, on a serious note, I think this is why it resonated with me, because I had some biases. If you was to talk to me 3 years, 4 years ago, I had some biases and some thoughts, preconceived notions, and fed into the stigmas of the HIV/AIDS epidemic. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I fed into that. After working in the social work field, and my specific population was individuals who lives with HIV/AIDS, it changed my entire mindset, shifted my entire paradigm. I tell you right now that I have been informed. The stuff that I learned about HIV/AIDS to this day, that's something that I can never unlearn. And it's something that I now sympathize for in so many different ways. So when he says, first of all, when he says, raise your hands, raise your phone light in the air if you ain't got no HIV/AIDS. Wait, what? What? Like again, out of all scenarios, but the idea is, bro, like, here's the thing, bro, and this is why I'm saying, like, freedom of speech, I believe in freedom of speech, but I also believe that in your freedom of speech, you need to be corrected for any type of ignorance that you may have.
Because people are dumb.
Because, like, you need to be corrected. So here's the correction, bro. First of all, how you know, for you to say that, the offense that you just brought on to people who may have it. Here's the thing, bro. There are people living with AIDS that are, that have come to accept the disease that they carry. They have come to understand it. They have come to embrace it, and they have lived full lives from it. Because he also said, any of these transmitted diseases that kills you in 2-3 weeks. First of all, man, living with HIV/AIDS, that stigma, as soon as you have it becoming a death sentence, that has been proven wrong years ago. We have ARV regimens, ART regimens, like stuff that literally that allows you to live a full life. There are people today, and it's not even wealthy people. We're talking about medicine that is actually available locally to people who are living with this disease, to live full, healthy lives. You can literally engage with whoever you're engaging with and don't even have to transmit the disease. And first of all, you don't even have to transmit the disease through sex. Second of all, you don't even have to transmit the disease through gay sex. Like the idea is like HIV, like the HIV/AIDS comes in many different ways. It can come through dirty needles, It can come through sexually transmission, like all this type of stuff. So the idea is like, so there's people that are living full lives. So there are people that are cool with it, but you don't know who you don't know who was at that party, that festival. They're probably people who didn't even know they had it. There's people there that probably had it who just found out. And it's like, to make it so divisive over something that sensitive. You feel what I'm saying? Like at that moment, like if I had HIV/AIDS and I just found out about it, and I'm scared for my life because I don't know everything about HIV/AIDS yet, or I have to let my partners know who I was with, or whatever the case may be. You're just telling me that I don't belong here. So you just became divisive. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm actually very mad about that. I'm actually very mad about that, bro, because it's just like, and then when you say like, 2 to 3 weeks of it, like, it's just the idea of like, you sound so ignorant, bro, because again, people have lived full lives. I know people, I have worked with people who has AIDS. They got it when they were 20 something years old. I worked with people who are 60 something years old to this day now, and they had it when they were 20 years old, and they are living full, healthy, fulfilled lives, bro, with partners. And the reason I'm a little bit mad is because I think I'm more mad at his response. I'm more mad at his response.
He made a response? I didn't see that.
I'm mad at his response, bro. I'm really mad at his response, because then this brother says,
look, all the lights went up, gay or straight. You want to know why? Because even my gay fans don't got fucking AIDS, stupid ass niggas. They don't got AIDS. My gay fans, they take care of themselves. They ain't going for that. They ain't no nasty gay niggas. You know what I'm saying?
what? So now the moment you have HIV/AIDS and stuff like that, you're considered nasty. And then it's also, you're considered like you don't take care of yourself once you have the disease,
Right, which is not.
you know how stupid you sound.
Can I just say one thing about that is, a lot of times, especially with mentioning like the preconceived notions, it's one of the unspoken
Sorry,
things.
I just want to say this. I just want to say this too. Heterosexual individuals have AIDS and HIV, and they didn't get it through any type of same-sex interactions. I just want to say that too. Sorry.
It's all good. I was gonna say, a lot of times it's an unspoken conversation, like when it comes to cultures of how we hook up, especially in college, that someone can have it given to them through like a drink or something, or because it's transmitted through saliva as well. Also, a lot of the times, certain people, I've heard a couple of stories where they were set up, because we have evil people in this world. Someone stuck a needle to someone didn't like somebody, got rejected, or had a breakup, so they spit in their drink. Someone cut themselves and dapped somebody up because they didn't like them. Somebody did something to their friend. So to say all of that, the confounding ignorance in that statement is absolutely astronomical. And that's just wild to me, because one of the things, especially when it comes into how people deal with each other, one thing that I will say when it comes to the community, one of the biggest hurdles is realizing that a lot of these situations happen because purely there are people trying to figure out their role and place in the world, and not necessarily it's something that they're doing on purpose. Like, no one goes out like, hey, yeah, buddy, hey, I'm gonna get AIDS today, I'm gonna get HIV today, how about you?
Exactly.
That's on the menu.
That's on the menu.
All these things, these are conversations that change people's lives. These are interactions that usher in depression, that usher in self-doubt, that usher in imposter syndrome, that usher in mental breakdowns. And we're not even getting to the identity of what you have to deal with and the lashings that you have to deal with when you communicate with people to these things. So that in and of itself, like what Josh said, we have freedom of speech, but a lot of people just don't grasp the power of what that means.
Thank you. Like, I think, and I honestly, especially in my life now, like, I do really believe words do matter, bro. And I think the idea is like, for me, again, the hip hop community has the people who rally behind Dababy's comments or don't necessarily understand the outrage. It's like they mask it under this freedom of speech and having an opinion or whatever. Like, here's the thing, bro. Again, no one is, I will never say that you can't have an opinion. But when you make certain comments, especially comments with a voice, right? You have a platform. I believe, and this is why I believe who you have around you is important.
Right.
I believe someone should have advised you. I believe that the moment you said some stuff and you seen the outrage, at least try to understand where it's come from. Trust me, I definitely believe cancel culture is a real thing, and people sometimes they get into a tizzy for no reason. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I definitely believe people just like, oh my God, that offended me, so I'm about to say something and cancel him. But no. But there are times, bro, where like you say something and it sounds stupid.
Right.
And you actually offend people. Like, this is actually an offensive thing, bro. Like, that's like saying, and I'm and hear me when I say it. That's like saying, you know, raise your cell phone light up if you ain't lose a parent. Like, the insensitivity to that now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's obviously a group of people in there who's probably lost a parent, and now you're being divisive in that way. Like, you know how someone can make someone feel in that way. So anyway,
it's also though, like, it wasn't just like it was. He made it sound like a bad thing, right?
Thank you. Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah.
It was very like rooted in bigotry, where it's like, whoa, hold up, buddy. What? Why are we against these people? Why are you pitting us against each other in this moment? Right? It's super weird to me, being in an industry that's so diverse and supposed to be like inclusive, supposed to be, and then him being what was it, Rolling Loud, where people of all different shades, colors, backgrounds, right, are just there, and to in that moment be like, fuck y'all, put your, you know, like.
And like, my whole thing is like, Chris Brown said it best, and he didn't necessarily like tag Dababy, you know what I'm saying? He didn't really, you know, make it specific, but he said, yo, get on stage, perform, say thank you, and get off. Like yo, there's certain things you don't have to say, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, I understand the uproar, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then he went on to say other things, and he was talking about just, you know, if you know, raise your phone light if you ain't committing or
sucking day in the parking lot.
You know
what
saying?
the heck?
Like,
Out of all things to
But
say.
like, do what you want to do in your own time. Fuck what everyone else is doing.
But why are you worried about that?
Right.
Like, he's like I just want to know, like, why are you like? And then he was very specific,
Right.
Like, and he felt very offended. He was like, yo, you know, don't stop being sus, you know. I'm gonna call you out for doing that.
You know what's sus nowadays? Being a bigot openly.
I just believe this. I stay out of folks' business. All right.
Right.
I pay. Listen, the business that concerns me is what I'm interested in. Right. I ain't gonna talk on something that I don't know about. And as a heterosexual man, I don't want to do any of that. So why am I identifying it and making it seem as if like that offends me? And apparently it seems like it does. Like my whole thing is like, there's no context for it. And like, my whole thing is, it's just like, bro, like, you know,
like, out of all things you could say, like,
and here's my thing, because this is the next part I want to lead into. Like, I don't necessarily feel like he should have. Here's the thing. I don't necessarily feel like everything that he's getting right now, I don't necessarily feel like that should have been, like, he shouldn't have gotten everything that he's getting right now in terms of like dropped from all these, whatever the case may be. And hear me out when I say this. I didn't feel that way Like, I didn't feel like it should have went that far. I felt that I agreed with it when his responses to his statements came out, right? He was very dismissive,
Ignorant.
Unapologetic.
and he chose to be ignorant, as if we twisted up his words. Like,
bro.
this is not the type of situation where we twisted up your words. It didn't matter if you said this to prepare for the next song. I don't care if it was your call to action, as you said. Like,
Bruh.
there's a lot of call. You can call some actions. You can call people to action to do some other type of actions. That didn't have to be it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Also, I would also like to drag T.I. for his comment. Just saying.
Yo, someone needs to
talk
pull
your
that
Because,
up.
like,
Someone needs to pull that up.
T.I., right? T.I., not T-Pain, but T.I.
No,
Yes,
T.I.
T.I.
He
Right.
said, if Lil Nas X can kick his shit in peace, so should Dababy. Hashtag equality. What?
That's not equality.
What? Lil Nas X is expressing himself and
Whoa, wait a minute. That's something we need to talk about. Expressing ourselves. Okay? Because the baby expressed himself.
no, wait. No.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Let me listen first.
Is expressing himself and through his music, right? Who he is, right? We all artists do it, right? He's not being divisive and saying, y'all don't put your lights up if you're X, Y, and Z, right? He's not doing none of that. And he's speaking to a community that's more like that he's a part of when he does this, right? He's openly being himself and speaking to a community. While the baby is actively saying, nah, fuck y'all, fuck y'all, fuck y'all. I don't really care. I'm just gonna say X, Y, and Z.
Is he not speaking to the community? He's not.
He ain't. There's a difference when Lil Nas X is like, I want y'all. He's not even saying don't be a part of it. He's saying this is who I am. Join me if you like.
Okay, so
right?
I do have a question. About this because I will say I'm not completely versed on the Lil Nas X situation. What I will, from what I understand in my limited knowledge, so please educate, is the biggest uproar was apparently from what I've read, it was a like hypersexualization of prison culture to where, okay, so I do kind of, just with that phrase, I do kind of have an issue with that, and I'll explain, but I want to ask another question.
The video is hypersexualization, but
of prison culture.
Not really.
I wouldn't say it's prison culture.
Yeah,
I think he played to. I think he also still kind of played to the stigmas of prison culture, right?
Yeah,
like, because the idea is that he had a hypersexualized video, right? Like
he was naked and with other men in a prison shower.
He had somebody throw it back on him. You know what I'm saying? He was having a good time in prison. You know what I'm saying? At Montero, I will personally say that is not a prison that I want to go, nor do I want to go to any prison. But I do not want to go there. My thing is though, is like it was a hypersexualized video. I wouldn't say he was hypersexualizing or it was a what do you call it? Like what's the word, man? Oh my God, I tried to be smart just now. Where he was trying to
like portray, but
it's another P word, but that portray, like exploit. That's not the word, but we're going to use exploit for lack of a better phrase. Where he was trying to exploit prison culture, because again, it's like it happens. I don't. What I don't know what the issue probably was, like, again, it was hypersexualized, and it was because it was like all male, because I've seen hypersexualized video. Like, we can go back to Go DJ, like Go DJ by Lil Wayne back in the day, 2002, 4, whatever the case may be, like, you know, or we could talk about Mrs. Officer, like there's a lot of situations like that. It was like that because he was a male, and obviously he's speaking to the LGBTQ community openly through hip hop or whatever the case may be.
So I have another question. Did he like copulate with this guy on screen?
There was
like in the video.
No.
Okay. All right, so that's why I'm asking questions. That's why.
No.
All right, cool.
I think so. From what I understand, the biggest like one of they pulled up one of the Twitter posts that people were on raging about. It was there was a backlash using the video to corrupt kids or attack the masculinity of black men. I think that was the biggest one that people.
Yeah, I saw. That's what I saw, because in conjunction with the hypersexualization of prison culture, one of the points that I saw, and this is why I say I haven't been able to form my own thoughts, so I'm purely just like asking to know, was where because he was doing that, there was this huge play on like basically feminizing men in prison or the black presence or the black male presence to make it seem susceptible to something that kind of like operates at its best in prison. That was.
I don't think it was meant for that at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I think it's like any music video where you have a bunch of like hot people, right? And you're like, there's just eye candy everywhere, and you're like, damn. And you see them dancing, right? Same thing. All
So
rappers
this
have done
time,
it. But this in this case, it's men, right?
Okay.
So people are in backlash, like, oh no, why is he doing this? Fuck what he's doing. Who cares what he's doing? Do you like it or don't you like it? It's not up to. Actually, it's not even for you to decide if it's good. He put it out there as art, right? Whether you like it or not is up to you.
I mean, as an artist, your music and your art is out there openly available. For
right, and I agree with that
because that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah,
right. You can interpret.
That's how he makes his money. So,
but for people,
it does matter.
Be angry about it and say stuff about it that it's not. I think it's out of like, you know, there's so far you can go with your backlash.
Here's my thing. Like with T.I., what he said, like my thing is I agree that I feel like everyone is allowed to have an opinion. I don't. Here's my thing. What I will say is like I don't feel like people have to agree with every single thing. I don't feel like that should be the case. That's because if that's the case, then we were put on here to what? Put on this world to be robotic in regards to our thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't believe that. I believe that there's a reason for disagreements. There's a reason for having individual opinions. However, when those opinions now, again going back to it, when those opinions now are not based in any form of fact or whatever the case may be, and then you spew it, and then you're not even willing to sit down and learn or willing to be corrected or to hear out the other person's opinion or fact or whatever the case may be, that's when you're choosing ignorance.
Right.
That's my issue with Dababy. Like he chose, like after he said that, his responses was, I choose ignorance. That's what he said, really what he said. He's not, he wasn't even standing on his stuff. He's like, I am choosing to stay stupid. You feel what I'm saying? And what I want to talk to you gentlemen about is like, you know, because there's a deeper conversation now, right? Because this goes into so many different things. This has become a polarizing topic. Because a lot of artists, well, a few artists have denounced him, right? He did a song with Dua Lipa, pop song with Dua Lipa, and you know, she literally responds to the pop song, or she responds to Dababy's comments, and she literally says, I'm trying to find it. Sorry, she says that I'm surprised and horrified at Dababy's comments. I really don't recognize this as the person I worked with. I know my fans know where my heart lies and that I stand 100% with the LGBTQ community. We need to come together to fight the stigma and ignorance around HIV/AIDS. Right? Madonna.
Wow.
Madonna. The fact that you get Madonna on your
right, you know you fucked up.
You fucked up. How you do that? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be an extra level of stupid.
You got the queen of pop that just fucking
who literally blew up on her like inclusion, like and so So she responds and she's saying like, you know, no hate or stuff like that will be tolerated or whatever the case may be. She stands for the LGBTQ brothers and sisters, whatever. They're cool. Like my question though is, how do you guys feel about this notion that's going around that, and I'm trying to find a way to phrase it right, when white artists or white people champion the culture and the messages of hip hop, and everything that it represents, until it comes after either the alphabet soup people, or even just their business as a general. Like, does it speak to like how necessarily Black culture or hip hop culture or our music is not necessarily, because here's the thing, they champion, especially in hip hop, because it's mostly Black, like they champion the songs, like even white people, they champion us talking about killing our own, you know, us talking about selling weed, doing illegal stuff, whatever the case may be, selling drugs or whatever the case may be, you know, fornicating, you know, smashing, all type of stuff like that. But the moment we get to stuff like this or whatever the case may be, they're able to denounce it because they were never really a part of it anyway. And this is just what I'm hearing. This is what's been going around in relation to Dababy's comments. And I wanted to talk to you guys about that. How do you feel about that?
Okay, I definitely have something to say, because this was kind of
even brands, right? Because Lollapalooza, they dropped him. A few festivals dropped him already. You know, Questlove from The Roots, he has this festival that he does. He dropped Dababy, and all of it was stemming around that. So, but Questlove is Black, so we're leaving him out. But like, still, how do you guys feel about that?
Man, I think this, from the conversation we had about like, oh man, the tone of Pop Smoke's posthumous album coming out and then people celebrating that when it's centered around the very culture that arguably killed him. So this is what I find interesting. And this is the same conversation that's also coming around like with vaccines and the mistrust by the government, which was the Black community, especially. You can talk about areas like Brownsville, for example. Or even let's go further back into like the conversation of police brutality. We have food deserts. We have medical deserts. We have financial deserts. And the only issue that comes up is when now we are not being self-destructive, but talking about someone that is destructing us. And you want to come in and give us something. Where were you when we needed you for the food deserts, the financial deserts, the medical deserts? So to relate that to this point, I think, well, first thing I would say, the accountability is on both parts, because I mentioned this last time, especially, and this was something else I saw on Black Twitter. It was like the artists that we push up are the culture. The artists that we put plays on, the artists that we listen to, the artists that you and I talk about are the culture that we propose, that everyone's saying that we can't change. It's a choice of each of an individual. Now, I will say, to me, it's very funny and it's a very loud representation of how Black people are perceived, especially because purely, and this has been said about the industry, everyone is okay with the violence, everyone is okay with the hypersexualization of women when it comes in a form of entertainment from Black people, until it gets to an issue that actually affects people's real lives that are separate from Black people, such as talk about the killing rates, talk about police rates, talk about the food desert statistics, talk about the lack of ownership, the lack of entrepreneurship that keeps us in a financial rut. No one really goes up in arms where it goes to the sentences of Madonna saying no hate will be tolerated towards blank. Imagine if they were to say no hate will be tolerated towards Asian people. They did actually, and they got a bill passed. So it's very funny to me that people are seeing in real time that a figurehead such as Dababy, who is the leader of the culture, arguably over the past couple of years, is now being boycotted, is now being put down from his pedestal when he says something that's apart from the Black community and not specific to it. Bless you. So I feel kind of, well, I think I've said this from jump, like I don't really like mainstream music all that much just because of these principles that we're talking about already. And honestly, I think it's a teaching moment, because if you have all of these pop stars and all these people off of this sentence say that it's intolerable, that it's disgusting, that it's surprising, that it makes you angry and viscerally disheartened, you should feel the same way if we're talking about entertainment of killing each other. But the thing is, because Black people are such at the root of such ignorance at times, and this is true because very much so we've enrooted and embedded it in ourselves so that we can survive moment to moment. This is just an echo of what Black people do or what we do to each other. So for when it talks about like Madonna or Dua Lipa, or even the fact of whenever it stops being specific or stop being damaging to just Black people, then it becomes an issue. And I find that to be an echo of the times. I'm not surprised by it. It's still disgusting as it was before, and it's still as disgusting as it is now. It just makes a little bit more sense because now it's kind of like the trendy thing to do. Killing Black people, killing each other, police killing Black people, children taking kids away from mothers, taking brothers away from each other, taking sons away from fathers. That has been something that we've become comfortable with. But with this LGBTQ plus conversation, it's a new thing that everyone is trying to grasp what side they are on. So I'm absolutely not surprised that this is happening. And people should see it. Dababy of all people.
DJ.
I will say I don't agree with anything Dababy said. I do agree with what Ma said though. I think Dababy said was rooted in ignorance, of course.
No, we know that. I'm talking about.
No, I know. I'm getting to that.
Okay.
It was rooted in ignorance, and I think people should stand up against it, right? We should stand up against ignorance in general. But as what Maz said, whenever it does come to the Black community, no one stands up for us unless it's the Black community, right? When there's police brutality, who was the first people to stand up in arms and get angry? Our community, right? I feel like, at least in my years, it's only as of recent that I've seen that we started the Black Lives Matter movement and such, right? Where we have allies, or we're told we have allies, but how long does that actually last for? Is it just a moment in time where we're all gonna be together in this one moment and everyone's like, yeah, let's do something, right? Or are we gonna see more people that are actually standing up for the community? So to make this short, yes, I do think it's right that people are standing up against Dababy for what he said, but I want to see that same energy when the Black community is being attacked. Period.
I think me personally, I feel like, right now though, what we're seeing, him being dropped off of different festivals and stuff like that, I think though in some ways it is part of marketing. And when I say that, I mean that we understand that the LGBT, as much as some people don't necessarily want to admit it, but the LGBTQ plus community, they make up a lot of the dollars in a lot of different industries. Obviously, we're specifically talking the music and entertainment industry, so we're going to keep it there. They definitely make up a lot of the dollars and stuff like that. Personally, in this moment, do I feel like this could have been a teaching moment for Dababy? Definitely. I don't know what, and the funny thing about cancel culture is like we don't know what necessarily goes on behind the closed doors after we log off of our IGs and stuff like that. So I don't know if there was people apart from that community, high celebs that probably reached out to Dababy and tried to educate him. I don't know if there's people who have or live with HIV/AIDS that's tried to speak with him. I don't know if he has anybody in his camp who is gay, or anyone who's ally, or anyone who has family members or whatever that has information that could have, spoke to him or whatever. So we don't know that part. But the one thing I'm noticing is like these companies though, is like, as you see, a lot of people are dropping him from their lineup, right? Because the idea is like, you bring him on, obviously you lose that money. You and I feel like, again, we got to talk about rhetoric. We got to talk about dangerous, divisive, hateful rhetoric, right? That he displayed. But to see like how a lot of companies are just kind of, it's becoming, it literally becomes a trend at that point. Oh, they're dropping them from the label. They're dropping him from a show. Let's drop him from a show. Let's drop them from a show. Let's drop them from a show. And they give the same reasonings. Some of the times the idea, but the idea is like, but yet you promote very confused morals though, right? Because the same way that you hired these people to do a show is because of what they speak about. For example, DJ Academics, he said something that I agree with. He said these companies got to choose whether they are prioritizing the art or morality, because they all seem like hypocrites when they try to get on a high horse canceling artists. Hip-hop is a genre filled with imperfect individuals telling stories. Why even fuck with it if you want saints? That last part, I'm not necessarily, I'm a little back and forth on. But the idea is companies got to choose whether they promote the art or morality. Because if we're talking morality, we can't just be selective on when they go against the LGBTQ plus dollars, that we're going to stand up and say something. If that same company isn't going against our artists that talk about gun violence and all this type of stuff, like we gotta, like, if you're going to double down and cancel artists, then let's cancel everything then, if that's the case. And what I'm saying is, I'm just saying, like, be consistent if that's the case. I feel like companies get very selective when it comes to their bottom line. Their bottom line is the LGBTQ plus community.
I think though, I don't think it's about the art or morality, and I think it's more about the money. So like, yeah, because it's, if one festival is dropping him,
but the money is based on your art though, and your art.
It's just, it really don't matter about the art at that point. It just matters.
That's what they're showing.
Well, that's what they're saying, but really, it's about how much money is this person gonna rack in, and if they are showing up, what happens if they said X, Y, and Z, and then people like stop showing up or like cancel their tickets or boycott us, right? And that's bad for business. I
mean, so like, I will say, to DJ's point, one of the first concerts out of the pandemic, this man's messing up a bag for real.
Right.
Yeah.
So like Lollapalooza, Gov Ball, soon, and especially if it's one of those big ones that are canceling him. All the other ones, even the smaller ones, are gonna be like, oh, they're canceling. We probably got to cancel him too, just because like we don't want to mess this up. Because if you're the only festival that has him after all the other ones canceled him, then it's like, damn, that makes us look bad, so we can't have him, right? It's that like, it's that like high school mentality where it's like, oh, I can't do this because X, Y, and this person's doing it, this person's doing it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, it's more about the bag and how you look, your image. Because what happens if you're the only festival that's supporting Dababy in this time?
But that's all cancel. But I think that's all cancel culture is. Sometimes it's like we're standing behind an image,
right,
which is branding, right? Like this messes up my brand.
I think I will say, in this specific moment, yes, I was like putting my thoughts together. So I think in this specific moment, we're seeing the positive side of cancel culture, which is, so the negative side, in my understanding, is, for example, if Dababy were to have come with a actual response of substance, you know, like an apology or actually like try and in some way,
we're gonna get to that.
some way cover up, not even cover up, but smooth out, unignorize. That's a new word for tonight. Unignorize his statement.
I'm debating if that's gonna be the name of the episode. Unignorized. Or Boys from the Block.
Right? Boys from the Block.
I think that hits hard. Go ahead.
Yeah. So if you would have been able to some way like come to his senses and be like, yeah, I actually shouldn't have said that. This was completely inappropriate. You know, I've had a lot of you know, usually what they do is they dig up some trauma story and then, you know, put it out to the people, you know. I think that would have been like, okay, if you still want to cancel them and cancel the shows after that, now you're doing too much because we have what people are supposed to do, which is respond appropriately and then like actually say what they said was wrong and keep going to try and make better. But this one specifically, he's stuck in the rut. He's stuck in the stupid. And then to see that the ability and the power for him to learn his lessons so quickly is available, I think that is a good thing in this aspect. Now, hopefully, he's getting these better conversations behind closed doors. But that's why I say, like with cancel culture, there are good things and there are bad things. In my opinion, from what I see, there's more bad than good. But in this situation, it's being the cancel bus, the cancel school bus is being driven properly.
Like I said, I just think people just need to have better PRs and better people on their team. Period. People around. Like I will personally say I wish I was right next to some of these people because I don't know how they can let their people come out and say certain things, bro. Like that could have stayed in your head, you know.
Bro, cut his mic, bro. As soon as you would have heard silence. Silence.
As a manager, I would have been up there just taking the fucking mic. I swear to God,
bro. And then too, and in the video, there's like a lady with a lanyard on or something. He walks in front of, yo, if I was her,
but he did issue an apology, and this is why I said PR got in so late. They got in so late, bro. Like, and this is why
in his video, he like him Dababy said something, or there was a tweet.
He released an actual statement, right? And this is because his previous statement was, yo,
this was all after it was getting canceled.
Of course, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's when PR decided to, like, it was like, bro, you're losing money. Okay, you done missed like 4 bags in a week. Can you stop posting something about this? Let us post for you. They say social media moves so fast. I say they, even though it's again written by Dababy, but I say they. They say social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have the opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. As a man who has had to make his own way from very difficult circumstances, having people I know publicly working against me, knowing that what I needed was education on these topics and guidance has been challenging. I appreciate the many people who came to me with kindness, who reached out to me privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. That's what I needed, and it was received.
This does not sound like that,
I
baby,
want
bro.
to apologize to the LGBTQ plus community for the hurtful and the triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV/AIDS, and I know education on this is important. Love to all. God bless. I love that whoever wrote it thought about what Dababy was going through, and we're going to try to make it sound like he experienced some of this or whatever. This is good PR writing. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't think
but it sounds like PR writing.
But it sounds like PR writing, and that's what I'm saying. Like, because you have voiced your opinion so many times before this statement, we know this ain't you.
Right.
Because you wasn't looking for education. Now, my whole thing is I do believe he should have gotten it. I don't believe that he should have, like, I definitely believe that, I hope that people was reaching out to educate him. That should have been the first thing first. Because again, we all say some ignorant things before understanding certain things. Like, no one knows everything. You feel what I'm saying? Like, some of us have said some ignorant stuff in our lives, you know? Now, hopefully we've grown from those things, and obviously we're going to continue to say some more, but we at that point we're going to choose to learn how to be more informed. But the notion is when you are choosing ignorance, that's when you get all this. And that's all I'm saying, man. Let's just stop choosing ignorance and let's try to hear.
I'm past my ignorant days.
I don't know about that.
No, you're not.
I don't know about
Your
that.
rapping tells it all to me.
What?
Ooh, shots fired.
It comes from the heart.
Ignorant.
Too
Exactly.
deep in the heart.
No, I mess with your raps. You just dropped something recently
like
on your
on my
IG. That
sleeve.
joint's fire. You feel me? But you know, I'm just saying, like in general, like you feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta be ignorant to hit somebody with the Michael Jackson Thriller kick. You feel what I'm saying?
I really did want to hit him though.
All those who don't know what I'm talking about, I literally direct you to DJ's IG. You can go there, check out what I'm talking about. He dropped a video. It was fire. It's just when you're mad, if you're mad at someone or whatever, or if you or someone is dealing with someone that you would like to be with, per se.
Jealousy's a sin, guys. Just remember that.
Yeah. The idea though is, would you hit them with the Michael Jackson Thriller kick, or would you knock that nigga out? Like, what comes first?
Right.
Like, you know how much energy it takes to kick with the right leg?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to kick somebody with the wrong leg because they did the Michael Jackson Thriller kick wrong.
And then too, it's not even just like a straight kick. Like you gotta
really
whip
like
your
flick
body.
that joint. You gotta flick that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole thing, you gotta flick that joint. Now,
that's not effective.
At that point, it's not effective and it's not intimidating. Like I'm not really intimidated by. Like I would take that and I would look at you and I would laugh and I was like, "Good job, kid," and I would just walk away. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he would be knocked out though. Think about that.
No, he would say, "Good job, kid," and walk away with your girl. That's exactly. And they would both be laughing.
Hell nah.
You really think a Michael Jackson Thriller kick would have worked?
Bro, think how fast that shit's coming. Like if you do it like Michael Jackson.
Do it right now.
I can't do it in real life, bro. It was a line in a bar. Like,
see?
Can't do that shit.
See, and you gotta talk about this. What I'm saying. These rappers be capped. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro.
You gotta talk about what you know. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta talk.
You want to know a disease that kills?
I can't even touch my toes. Which makes you think I'm gonna
DJ stupidity. DJ stupidity will kill you in 2 to 3 weeks.
That's crazy.
If he doesn't,
I don't think you're stupid, DJ. What I'm saying is though, I just felt like that bar. I love the bar. I definitely love. I love the bar. Like if we were to actually break down the bar now.
Right. Now in reality, no, it would never happen. That guy's getting 2 pieces to the jaw. That's it, right?
2 piece with a biscuit. You heard? You heard? Popeye, bro. Let's go, bro. Yes,
chicken
sir.
sandwich.
Yes, sir. I feel that. You gotta examine the bar some days, bro. We gotta examine the bar. Man,
yeah, when we do barcode, let's just skip that one.
Man, I want to examine that one. It's funny though because, like, we dropped DJ and I dropped something to the same beat, and I dropped mine, and I tell you right now the amount of the different type of comments I got, and I mean like even in my DMs, not even because everyone was kind of like clapping me up. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody was kind of clapping me up in my comments. My DMs was a whole different thing. It was a whole different thing. All right.
What'd your DM say, buddy?
It was just because the song, the verse was like to all of the women I hurt, and I was just kind of being accountable. You know what I'm saying? I was being accountable, and I feel like as men, it's good to finally have. I think to articulate some of our flaws. It's good to do from time and again, and not only to articulate it, but then to acknowledge it and then to apply it and do better. Right.
This track coming soon.
So in 3 days. But see,
I'm ready for it.
I'm ready the shadiness out of me. I'm not trying to be out of line, bro. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do it, bro. I'm not trying to be out of line. Okay. I'm stopping. And we're not editing this at all. I swear to God, we're not editing this. I'm brave out here.
It was all Josh's fault.
Wow.
One of the women I hurt.
But I released the verse and it was like to all the women I hurt, and you know what I'm saying? Some of the women that I hurt got into my DMs. You know what I'm saying? And some of them ripped me a new one. You know what I mean?
Wow, really?
And actually 2 of them was just like, I appreciate that you finally acknowledge this, and it's beautiful to see, and I thank you, and I hope that you and your wife and your child have a beautiful life. And it wasn't
They
like
said that?
yes, one of them said that.
That's pretty nice.
One of them. I'm just saying, like, it wasn't all. It's not a consent. It was just one. Like,
I mean,
one or two. Like, the other one kind of said something similar. It was a little different. One of them was like that nice. Like, that was kind of verbatim.
Dang, boy, how much down there pick you up, man?
That's nice. I get the. Oh, is this about me? Smiley face emoji.
Yo, the DJ be dropping some. Yo, he be dropping some stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, everybody be like, I can imagine that.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Isn't it crazy when the girl hits you about? Is it about me? And then it's not. And you got a lot of them. What do you lot of them?
Yes.
Now you don't lie to them. You just be like, well, did you like it? And
no, some of them will be stubborn and be like, no, I know it's about me. Oh, like, what?
I'll be like, all right, you're entitled to your opinion.
Right.
I'll let you find out. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck all that shit, though. I'm switching up next week. Next week, we're coming out hard. We're going back to rapping.
Please refer to better days. That's all I'm doing.
We're going back to rapping. I've experimented enough the last few weeks. We're rapping.
Back to rapping. Then Maz definitely has to drop this track that he's sitting on.
Right.
Freestyle. He's not gonna drop it. You know, I want everybody in the comments to just type in release the song Maz or
what song are we talking about?
I'm talking about the Kendrick inspired one.
Yeah.
Wait, we played that already.
Yeah, I need you to release it. Yeah.
Why?
Why not? See, that's
well, I have a lot of reasons why not.
I don't see any.
I mean, you all don't see any, but I see it. Number
yeah, but
one,
at that point, it doesn't matter. We all.
I mean, it does because it's my work of art.
Stop being so sensitive about your stuff.
It's not sensitive.
But you are. All artists are sensitive about their stuff.
I don't think it's about all. It's not a matter of.
Yo, grow some balls, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah,
hold
bro,
on
man
a
up,
second.
bro. Everybody trying to see it, bro.
I'm not gonna pull it.
Oh, we're gonna.
It's hot. It's hot. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Release the music, bro.
I don't know about that.
Give it to us. Give it to me.
Give
it to me, baby.
I mean, I sent it to you all. You all have it.
So. I bet. So I'm dropping it, bro. I don't care. Bro. I'm about to drop the leak.
I'll drop
it's
another.
About to be a leak.
Oh wow, you out here leaking
and you
stuff.
can't sue me because you ain't copyright not a daggone thing.
Oh, watch next week the bar. Like, oh, I'm gonna hit you with some stuff. I got stuff. I've had
you
stuff
hit
like
us with a Michael Jackson Thriller kick?
No, bro. I got this Jay-Z bar that I've been waiting to use. This Jay-Z bar that I've been waiting to use.
Here's what I say. I be telling artists this. I'm like, yo, I hate when people say that.
Because you're
because if
you are a Jay-Z fan, you'll understand it. If you don't listen to Jay-Z, you'll never get it.
First of all, I can understand it, but the bar will be trash.
No,
I'm not saying it'll be that for you.
Big facts.
I'm just saying
probably will.
See, I don't do that.
No,
probably
you.
Probably.
Listen, what I'm saying is though, like, I just. People be giving me some high expectations, and I listen to it.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know
like,
what you mean.
This is what you created. This is what I'm supposed to like. I get it. It doesn't do anything for me.
I'm Bill Dipperly, bro.
Do what?
Bill Dipperly.
What that?
Bill Dipperly. Think about it. It's all right. Think about it.
Get it, Maz? Bill Dipperly. I'm built differently.
Oh, there you go.
No.
I know.
No.
I caught it though.
Bill Dipperly? What?
I'm built differently. You are.
No. Where do you get the P's from?
What? It's just a funny play on words.
Bro, I hope your Jay-Z bar is not like that.
Oh no, that was a fun one.
Hey,
if your Jay-Z bar is like that, I don't know.
You don't listen to Jay-Z, you're not gonna get the Jay-Z bar.
Yeah,
kind of sort of.
Let's wrap this up real quick, and we'll edit this in a second. Just take us out. Take us out.
All right. Thank you for being a friend of the Writer's Block, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for pulling up again to the GLT squad.
We will never leave you again.
I mean, we might, you know what I'm saying?
We might.
We might, you know, but we'll come back and we'll be like, babe, I missed you. I missed us. You know what I'm saying? I had to go find myself so I could find you. All
It's
right.
your boy Maz.
It's your boy Maz.
It's your
I'm
boy
Josh.
Maz. And I'm that Pendo. You feel what I'm saying?
No, you were supposed to say DJ.
I didn't want to be insignificant.
Fuck you.
Let's do it again, guys.
I don't want
Hi,
to.
I'm DJ. No, I'm joking.
I'm joking, man. I love y'all. We love everyone. Thank y'all for the support. We back, baby. We dropping tomorrow. Let's go.
See y'all later.